What's going on, guys? It's Grizzlin Addiction here, and hadn't done a video in a while. Just posted some videos of me shooting the Diamondback DB9. It's a 9mm. I think the weight is about 12 ounces, and it's really small. I can almost hide it behind my hand. Oh, I can't hide it behind my hand, but this gun is hot, so I'm gonna unload it for everybody, for all you people that. So it is unloaded now. No magazine. It's got a little pinky extension on the magazine. It holds 6 rounds. I've had some serious problems with this weapon. I took it out to the range today, shot about 120 rounds through it, and almost no doubt every single shot out of this gun had every single magazine had some kind of misfeed, stovepipe. I had a stovepipe with a live round where the round was sticking out of the ejection port. I had that video's up on YouTube. I had some double feeds, I actually had a light primer strike, and I threw that round like 30 yards away because I didn't know what was going to happen. I also had some trigger reset issues. I would fire my round, I would hit the recoil, and as I would come back, the trigger, you see the trigger didn't reset. Yeah, obviously you have to cock it to reset, but that's exactly what would happen after I'd shoot. I would shoot, it would come back, it would get another round, I would release, and it wouldn't reset. It was very weird. I'd have to tap on it a couple times to get it to reset. Overall, this gun is what I was looking for a concealed carry. I wanted a gun that I mean, you can stick it in your pocket. You can have it inside the waistband and barely know that it's even there. It's got the three dot sight on it. A little beaver tail kind of helps with slide bite, but I was still getting some slide bite in my hand. I mean, this is a pocket rocket. This thing, I mean, I'm a pretty strong guy, and every single shot I would have to try to get a re-grip on it and shoot again and re-grip, because that little pinky extension, even with the pinky extension, you're still kind of, if you have big enough fingers, that kind of, you can barely get it on there. It falls off. But anyways, it's the same concept. You shoot, dry fire it, you release a little tension on the spring, and then comes off just like kind of like a Glock, like in a SD9 VE, like what I have. Same thing. Your guide rod spring. Barrel is a 3-inch barrel. This one is a kind of like a Gen 2, if I could say it was. It's got a polished feed ramp, and it also, on the gun, it has the 3 pins instead of the 2 pins, which is different. And also, it's kind of the Gen 2 because it's got a different kind of milling cuts in it. The other ones didn't have that kind of area. But I'm still, even with the Gen 2, so to speak, it's not called that, but even with that, with all the modifications they've done, this is a later serial number, I'm still having problems. And I looked on YouTube, and I might put it in the description, where a guy said to change the magazine spring from this spring to a PF9 spring, which is a 7-round magazine spring. I'm trying to get online and figure out where to get that, and then also assemble. You just stick it just like the Glock. Your little guide rod is kind of tough to get in, but once you get it in, just push it with your thumb, and it should fall right into place. And I'm having trouble with it here. Anyways, I need to break it in some more before I declare that this gun, I'm not going to carry this gun yet. I mean, all I know is I could shoot a person one time, and that would be it. But overall, Diamondback DB9 still has the problems, just like the Diamondback 380. I know they used to do airboats, and somehow, for some reason, they got into firearms manufacturing, and obviously they haven't got their stuff going because it's kind of a POS in my view right now. Still, I haven't broken in. I'm going to put like maybe a couple hundred rounds more, see if that helps. And then if that doesn't help, I'm going to try to replace the magazine spring. And if that doesn't help, I'm sending it back, because that little trigger reset, oh man, that just pisses me off. And then all these feeding issues. I mean, I was shooting ball ammo. I wasn't even shooting hollow points. 115 grain ball, Winchester white box. I was shooting Federal 115 grain, full metal jacket, and I shot some Tula too, and it actually ran. But the last couple magazines gave me some hope, because 2 or 3 magazines that I shot at the end of the day, no problems, all of them fed right. And I'd actually cleaned the gun 2 or 3 times out on the range, because I thought maybe it was getting so dirty that it just wasn't going to feed right. But nevertheless, it's still doing it. I'm going to try to figure out what to do, and then I'll get back to you on that. Just let me know if y'all have the same problems as I did, and what y'all did to help fix your gun, because this is just a perfect gun to carry. It's got all the things that somebody wants. It would be like a Glock 43, like the Glock should have made, other than the Glock 42. Make that a 9mm and that same type of package, and I would have bought that right away, but I didn't want a 380. But y'all have a good one. Stay safe on the range, and I'll get back with y'all later.